When you have a tractor, one of the biggest challenges is hooking up PTO-driven implements. It's often difficult to line up the spline and the drive shaft and get everything hooked up. And I know there are products out there that claim to make this easier, and maybe they do. I've never tried any of them. But I found with my Kubota B2601, there's a little trick that makes the difficult and often impossible manageable. This may apply to other models, it may apply to other brands, and it's something you may already know about, but if not, I think you're going to be very, very pleased. Now here's a situation that I often find myself in. I'm trying to hook up the drive shaft to the PTO and the implement will not turn. It's jammed, or for whatever reason I can't turn the implement. For a lot of tractors, when you disengage the PTO, you can just simply rotate the PTO by hand. But with the Kubota B2601, it won't budge and I just can't get anything to move. So here's what I found. Because the Kubota B2601 has a rear PTO but also a mid PTO, I have found that if I shift the PTO lever and engage the front PTO, now the rear PTO is able to move. So because I engaged the mid PTO and disengaged the rear PTO, now I can turn this PTO shaft by hand. And when I go to line up my attachment, I can turn until I get the spline teeth lined up. And then I can push my pin and lock it in. Now you may see that this looks a little bit loose back here. That's because I've added a PTO extension, which I had to do when I added my quick hitch because my drive shaft was already cut to length. So by adding the quick hitch, it added about 4 inches, so I had to add this PTO extension. And then I just re-engage the rear PTO. Now that may seem like a no-brainer, and it kind of is, but if you didn't know about that trick, you are going to see your frustration level come way down. So, quick one today. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.